Hi everyone. So someone decided today to repost a video I had made 2 years ago where I showed how I browse Reddit, which at the time was mostly on a desktop. I don't know where they found that because it's kind of a relic at this point, but it caused me to get a lot of attention, which caused people to ask a lot of questions and offer a lot of advice that in some ways is a little bit redundant now, since now I mostly browse Reddit from my phone. So I thought I would give sort of a better update as to how I do it now, because at this point I pretty much only use desktop Reddit if I'm doing moderator stuff, since I still haven't figured out how to use mod toolbox on mobile. Someone suggested there was a mobile browser on Android that supported it, but I couldn't figure it out. I don't know, was I just not trying hard enough or what, but I couldn't figure it out. So anyway, now this is a Galaxy S6 and this is primarily how I browse Reddit at this point. Similar idea, phone to face, and I can turn so you can sort of see. The thing I like about browsing on mobile is that I can do this. I can zoom in. This is a thread about me, which is a bit narcissistic, I guess, but I've been answering questions. So yeah, I can zoom in, which is fantastic. This isn't the app, by the way. This is the actual Android, the default Android browser. I don't like the mobile Reddit website. I haven't tried the Android app yet, but I sort of have the mentality with this stuff that if it's not broken, don't fix it. And I don't feel hindered. Quite the contrary, actually. The fact that I can zoom is fantastic. And I use this thing that's similar to night mode. Wow. Night mode, that the skin that you can have if you have gold, which I have a gold subscription basically just for this, because it makes everything with a black background and white text, which someone had suggested to me when I had originally posted the old video, and I took that suggestion to heart. I take them all to heart, by the way. Every time you guys offer me a suggestion, I do take it to heart. Sometimes it's a bit redundant, sometimes it's just stuff that won't work, but you all mean well, and to me that's the most important thing. So never feel bad about offering suggestions, even if they're useless. It's better than nothing, and I appreciate all of them. So yeah, someone had suggested using the black background with white text, and so I did that, and it's been fantastic. I've been really happy with it. It's been much more fluent in terms of browsing, and my eye strain isn't nearly as bad. Since I posted that video, I have had the cataract surgery, as my regular viewers would know, in this eye only. And so now I do primarily reading with this eye, and I can actually keep the phone slightly farther away from my face than the desktop screen. So now my normal browsing, if I zoom, it's like here. So I can have the phone here. But normally, just out of reflex, I still keep it about here. Some people ask me if I'm worried about facial radiation, and the answer is yes, really, very much so. But what can I do? Nothing. If I want to be able to use my phone like a normal person and contribute to a forum that I usually, sometimes when I'm on a good day, like. So yeah, I don't know. It's a bit tricky. There are pros and cons, probably. But the thing that's most frustrating about Reddit browsing on the mobile phone, a mobile phone, I don't know why I can't speak English today, I'm sorry, is that trying to zoom in on an image in Imgur for some reason is really difficult. And I can try to find one that's hosted on Imgur, but now that Reddit has implemented its own system of, this is from Advice Animals, I'm going to click on now. Now that Reddit has implemented its own system of hosting images where you can host them in browser, I can zoom in no problem, and it's awesome. It's the best thing. If you're ever uploading to Reddit or Imgur and or an image and you're wondering should you use Reddit or Imgur, always use Reddit. because it's, for people like me, just easier to zoom. The app doesn't let me zoom. The Imgur app, I mean, doesn't let me zoom from what I figured out. Or if it does let me zoom, it's nowhere near enough. So, yeah. In that sense, I can't say enough good things about Reddit's interface. But I will tell you what has been bothering me. And that is this stupid fucking pop-up that comes up every time I load the front page telling me to get the app. And I exit out, but it still comes back every time. What have I done? Yeah, it still comes back every time I load. And sometimes, if I'm trying to click on, like, let's say I want to go to our news, if I don't click precisely enough, I will sometimes accidentally click this giant banner, which will cause my phone to load the Google Play Store, which is really, really annoying. I don't understand why, if I click X, it comes back when I load the page again. Why can't it just remember based on cookies or something that I've already X'd out and that I've already said no? Why can't I go into my preferences and click something that says, do not try to convince me to use the mobile browser or the mobile version of the website or the mobile app, because I'm happy with what I have now. I don't know. Again, it's not broken for me, so I don't want to fix it. I guess it's probably psychological for them. You know, they want us to know that they have the app, and of course, the more people that download it and rate it, the more successful it gets, and they probably make money, which is, I mean, duh, it's every business's bottom line, but this is really annoying. And I actually messaged the admins about it once, and they apologized, but nothing happened. And I think the worst thing was the day that they forced the mobile version of the site on everyone, and I temporarily panicked because I couldn't figure out how to disable it. And then some kind soul gave me instructions as to how to disable the mobile website while on the mobile website, so that was frustrating. But yeah, my only real complaint, like I said, is that in the default Android browser, which is what I use, I can't get Mod Toolbox. And, you know, I moderate some pretty large subreddits, and I can't do much about it when I'm on my phone. So I have to still get on the computer sometimes, but it's not so bad. I'm sure there will eventually be a workaround, but until then it's sort of whatever. But yeah, so basically this is the short version of this video. Is I now browse Reddit like this. But the sort of the positive about this is that I'm able to be more comfortable, so I can finally have that experience that you regular sighted people have had for years, where you can curl up on the couch or in the bed or anywhere and you know, browse the internet, because I haven't been able to do that ever before, but now I can. So I sort of feel like I'm in the you know, the normal crap now. But yeah, so to all the new viewers I have, thanks for finding me. I hope you stick around. I don't update as much as I should because I'm super busy and because I work, but I'm happy to have you. And if you have any suggestions of other videos I could make or other questions you might have about my disability or anything, please, if they're not related to eugenics, by all means, ask them in the comments or send me a mail or whatever. I'm always here to answer. Thanks.